we will start our application. Going File, Application, Project. And select Windows Form Application. And we're going to type in the name of the application over here. Employee Info. Click on OK. Right, that's the form, it's loaded. Alright, so in your toolbar these are the various tools you have that can be placed onto, or the control that can be placed onto your form. Over here we've got our Solution Explorer. You see the name of the application there. And the header file, we have the various components of the header file, including your form, and then also some source files. Right, so we're going to put up some controls. We'll put up a label. Put up label 1. We'll put up a second label. And a third label. Alright. Put up text boxes, 3 text boxes. These 3 text boxes will be used to enter our values in. Right, I'm selecting Control and drag to copy the text box. Right, then we're putting up some buttons, 2 buttons. Button 1 and button 2. Second button we will use to close the form. So we're going to put up properties for each of the controls on the form. Okay, for our label, first label, we're going to name that label. Right, these are the various other type of properties that you get. Right, so you can call a label LBL basic salary, basic sal. Alright, so for the text of that label, bit of text, and that text we will call basic salary. Right. Okay, so we do the same for the second label. We call that label, text of that label, that is bonus. And the label, the name of the label will be LBL bonus. Alright, same for the third label. LBL. Remember, labels are prefix LBL. And we'll see for the text we will prefix that with a different prefix. The entry boxes. And then salary, text of that third one. Alright, these are our text boxes. Okay. Alright, what I'm doing now, I'm looking at setting the controls, or rather just aligning those. I think that's your toolbar for the alignment. Okay, so you can align controls whatever form you, whatever lines you want to have. Alright, for our first text box we call that TXT basic cell. Okay, now we need to add for the second text box. Second text box, the properties of that, call that TXT bonus. bonus, click on OK, and then the second one is called txt salary. That will be the calculated field. Click OK there. Right, as we click on the button, we're going to call the name of that first button ETN calc, and on the text of that button we're going to put calculate salary. Alright, widen it, make that bigger. Second button, that is the button to close. We on the text of that we put close, and close, that is to hide or underline the C in close. So that way you can use Control C to locate or to go to that control. On the button, you need to put up the name for that button, BTN close. Label names are relevant when it comes to doing the source code. Okay. Right, so let's start debugging. We'll compile this program. Right, so there's no errors there. Okay, both succeeded. Right, we're going to start debugging. In other words, running the program. Right, as we run the program, it comes up with a form. Okay, so we can type in values in there, type in values in the second one, you can type in values in the third one as well. Okay. You'll notice that the tab orders are not in line. We'll look at the tab orders later. Right, so we click on the button, click on that button, there's nothing happened there. Let's go back to the application designer. Right, so we're going to put up code for the button calculate salary. Okay. We're going to click on that button and it takes us to the source code editor or the code editor. Right, so you're going to type up code as follows: int basic salary is equal to txt, and that txt is the name of the first text box. Let's make sure about the name of that text box. Alright, let's go back to our name of that text box and the name of that text box. Okay, we need to convert the text box values. Okay, and the conversion there is int32, which is the same as int : parse, and then in brackets we put in the name of the label, the text box on the screen, and that is txt basic. Alright, and the text of that will be converted into an integer. The next one is bonus. Declare a variable called bonus, and we'll convert that to int32 txt bonus, and the text property of that text. Right, now we're going to declare a third variable, which is salary, and that salary will be the result of the bonus or the basic and the bonus. which we got from our form, and that is basic plus bonus, because at this stage we're just adding the basic salary to the bonus to get our salary. Alright, so once we've got our salary, we need to assign that value to the text label, text control on this form. It will be txt salary. Text of that is equal to salary, which now holds the new value, and that needs to be converted to string. That's the integer, and the integer needs to convert it to a string, which can be assigned to that text property of your text box. Right, so let's build this program, execute, see if there's any errors. Right, okay, there seems to be an error there. Let's look at what this error is. Okay, so text basic is not text basic, should be in fact text basic cell. Change that. Right, so that's it. Right, so builder succeeded. Now we can enter some values. On 500 bonus. So when we press on that calculate, it basically calculates the value of the salary, right? Okay, if we change the bonus, put up a new value, it then changes the salary. Okay. Right, so close is not working yet, so we need to put up close or code for the close button. We go back to our designer view, double click on the close button. Takes us to the point where we can enter code for the close button, and the code there is simply close, open bracket, close bracket. Right, let's check the tab order. Alright, click on tab order in our alignment. Right, so we click on the tab order in the order that we want it to appear. Right, so that's the tab order. Now we can build up, start the application, run the application. Yes. Okay, let's type up some values for our basic salary and also for the bonus. 500 there. Click on calc salary, and that gives us the calculated salary. We'll now change that bonus. Right, so we see that it's updated, salary is updated there. Right, so click on close, and you see that close is working. Okay. Right, so that should complete our placing controls and adding code to our controls demonstration.